Hi guys, in my previous videos I have discussed about color blindness, thalassemia, phenylketonuria and other disorders. Today we are going to start with sickle cell anemia. Now sickle cell anemia is an autosomal recessive disorder. Now what does this mean? Now autosomal disorder means what? The defective gene, that is the mutated gene, is present on autosome. Here it is present on chromosome number 11. Then it is a recessive disorder, means what? That is both the alleles, when both the alleles of the genes are mutated or affected, then the disease is caused. Is it clear? Then next after this is what exactly is sickle cell anemia. Now mutation in gene HBB of chromosome number 11, okay, mutation in this gene causes what? Now what exactly happens here? Here the substitution mutation occurs, that is one base is substituted here, and therefore the codon changes from GAG to GUG. Okay, now what happens here? Now here the amino acid glutamic acid of beta globin chain of hemoglobin. See, in hemoglobin, as we have discussed, there are 4 subunits: alpha 1, alpha 2, beta 1, beta 2. So these are the subunits. So here in the beta chain, the glutamic acid is the amino acid which is replaced by valine. Replaced by what? Valine. Okay, and due to this what happens? See, when this beta chain is abnormally produced, then what happens now? Because of this, in low oxygen concentration, what happens is the defective hemoglobin is produced, and this abnormal hemoglobin, what happens because of this is biconcave RBCs are not produced, and instead of, see, in low oxygen concentration, instead of biconcave RBCs, the the thin sickle shaped RBCs are produced. So some RBCs like this are produced instead of the biconcave RBCs. Is it clear? Yeah, so this is what exactly happens. Now because of this, the person won't be able to carry oxygen. The hemoglobin is abnormal, so it won't be able to carry oxygen to all the parts of the body, and because of this what happens is the person suffers from anemia. Okay, now let's see different phenotypes and genotypes here. Now see, now if we consider, see here the gene for sickle cell anemia, the normal HbA is for normal and HbS is for what? Sickle cell anemia. Now HbS in homozygous and heterozygous conditions gives rise to different types of phenotype. For example, if the genes are HbA, the person is normal. The person is normal. Okay, now if the genes are HbA, HbS, means the person will carry HbS to the next generation, means the person is carrier. The person is what? Carrier. Now when the genes are the alleles are HbS, HbS, see, when the alleles are HbA, HbS, the person will have normal phenotype. HbA, HbS, the person will be carrier. HbS, HbS, the person will suffer from sickle cell anemia and the person dies. Okay, is this clear? So when the carrier male marries a carrier female, there are chances of production of this sickle cell anemic person, and this marriage between carriers should be discouraged. Now let's see what exactly happens. Let's see the cross here between the carriers and which type of offsprings are produced. Let's see here. So for inheritance, in this case parental generation, that is male and female, and the phenotype phenotype is what? Carrier for sickle cell anemia marries the carrier for sickle cell anemia. So now what happens here? The genotype, let's check the genotypes here. The genotype is HBA HBS crossed with HBA HBS. Now what are the gametes will be produced? The gametes produced here are, let's see with some other color, that is HBA HBS. So these are what? The sperms will be produced in case of male, sperm containing HBA, sperm containing HBS, and in female the eggs will be produced, that is HBA and HBS. So here also two different types of eggs will be produced. Now what happens here? When HBA and this HBA fuses, when this sperm fuses with this egg, you get HBA HBA. Then next when this sperm fuses with this egg, you get HBA HBS. Then here you get HBA HBS, and finally you get here HBS HBS. So these are the different types of offsprings obtained here, so in F1 generation. Now let's see here. Now HBA HBA means normal individual, okay. HBA HBS is for carrier, okay. So two carriers are produced, one normal, two carrier, and when there is HBS HBS, the person dies because of what? Sickle cell anemia. Now what happens to the carriers? See, normal individual will have HBA HBA. Now in HBA HBS, what happens when there is low oxygen concentration? Means if this person sits in a room where there is low oxygen, the person will start producing the sickle shaped RBCs, and now what will happen is the person will feel anemic. But apart from that, if he is in a fresh air, he will not suffer from, he will not show this anemia. Okay, is it clear? So I hope you guys have understood everything about sickle cell anemia. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.